It's Yalla Home with Big Hass.
And it is Yellow Home with me, Big Hass, ladies and gentlemen, the number one drive time show in the country. Speaking of number one, yesterday we were talking about College of Music being launched from SPA. And it's a big deal for many reasons. This is a space where a lot of dreams will come true and a lot of personalities will be able to express themselves. It's such a beautiful, beautiful achievement for us right here at the Emirate of Sharjah and the region. The College of Music is actually set to welcome its first cohort of students in September 2025. Applications actually now open for aspiring musicians eager to begin their educational journey. And here to discuss the College of Music, everything related to that, which is I'm super excited for. We got the Dean of College of Music, the incredible Alexandros Spyrou. We're going to say, hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, Big Hass. Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me today. I am well. How are you?
I'm great. You are from the lovely country of Greece, which I'm a big fan of.
That's right.
The culture, the music there is fantastic. Before we get into the College of Music, I kind of want to get to know you as Mr. Spyrou. Take me back to the beginning. How did you fall in love with, mashallah, you're a composer, you're an artistic director. How did you fall in love with music and composing?
Yeah, so my journey started at a very young age. So I started my conservatoire studies at the age of 6.
6?
But I remember myself playing instruments already from maybe the age of 5 or 4.
What was the first instrument you played?
The piano.
Oh, wow.
The piano. But
okay.
Actually, as a kid, I think I asked my parents to buy me a keyboard.
Okay.
I think I was 4 or something like that. So it was a present from my parents.
Bless.
And I started playing myself, and then I formally started my studies at the age of 6. And then
what was it about the piano that attracted you as a 4-year-old? Like, did you see something on TV? What was it?
Probably it was the first image of a musical instrument that I had. So that's why I asked for this specifically. But later I studied classical guitar.
Wow.
And then I was attracted more to composition and music theory. Around the age of 18, I decided to focus on composition exclusively, and then I did my bachelor studies in Greece, and then masters in the UK and in Austria, and eventually my PhD in the US. So it's been
a journey.
Yeah, it's my whole life essentially.
But if someone would ask you how passionate are you about music, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Well, it's my life. I could not imagine myself, my life, without music. It defines me. It's not a job for me.
Love that. And for that, we give you a round of applause right here.
Thank you.
Love that.
Thank you.
Okay, Alexandros, College of Music. This is such a big deal. I'm so happy about it. Tell us about the process of launching it. And I'm also interested, because we don't talk about the challenges. We just see things and we take it for granted.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were some challenges to launch it. Tell me about the process and the challenges of launching something huge like this in the region.
Yeah. So last year, His Highness announced his vision for the College of Music at Sharjah Performing Arts Academy. So this is obviously a very ambitious project. I mean, it's about establishing the UAE's first higher education institution dedicated to music. So it's really a historical moment. And pursuant to His Highness's vision, I have the honor since last month of serving as Dean of the College of Music. I'm, needless to say, very, very excited about this, but along with this enthusiasm, there's also a sense of responsibility. Essentially, we are starting the college from scratch. However, there is a lot of great infrastructure at the academy.
Of course.
So there is already a world-class Performing Arts Academy with programs, both undergraduate and postgraduate programs in acting, musical theater, dance, and production arts. So there is a very comprehensive and supportive environment for me to start this college. But essentially, the college is a new unit within the academy. So we have to start from scratch, hiring specialized faculty, instruments, equipment. There's a new building being built at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and it will be an extension. It will be connected to the existing building, but it will be as big.
It's remarkable.
Yeah, it's remarkable. Just this morning, I was reviewing the architectural graphs for the building.
Tell me.
It's state of the art.
Yes.
You know, I have big house.
You wouldn't expect anything less. It was amazing.
I have been in universities, conservatoires, music academies
all over the world,
in Europe, in North America, everywhere. I can tell you that the vision here is to create something that meets, if not exceeds, these standards. And this is truly inspiring for me.
I love everything that you said right now. This is, remarkable. But for me, you have to understand there's so many people here that want to express themselves with music, whether they're musicians, producers, composers, singers, whatever. And now they have a place where they can make that a possibility. Were there any challenges in launching something like this? But maybe you can, I'm sure there were many, but maybe you can kind of discuss one or two.
Yes, first of all, we have to make sure that our programs meet international academic standards. And I'm very pleased to announce that we have already been accredited for the first 2 bachelor programs.
Oh yeah. Woo. Amazing.
So yes, I would like to thank my colleagues at SPA for this, because it has been a collective effort. So our first 2 programs have been accredited, but this meant a lot of hours of working, a lot of benchmarking against international standards. So we are taking the best practices from British conservatoires, European conservatoires, American institutions, and we are bringing a world-class education here in the UAE. And as you said, there is already a lot of interest. I can see that there are already students who have approached me and they want to learn more. There are instructors who are interested in teaching.
Wow.
And this initiative comes at a moment where there is the vision, there is the interest, there is the will, there is the infrastructure, and it comes to fill in a gap in the higher education ecosystem of the Emirates.
I love that. Like, you see, this is why this is incredible. For me, I love music and I love the academia of music. I think when I was reading the mission statement of the College of Music, I was so happy to see that there was big focus on balancing East and West together.
Yes.
And don't forget our tradition and all that. How important was that in this whole thing?
It's absolutely essential. I mean, our teaching philosophy embraces both Western and Arabic musical cultures, and we have designed study programs that respect and preserve both traditions.
Love that.
But we are also interested in going beyond that. We are interested in exploring how these traditions can inform, how they can fertilize contemporary music creation.
Wow.
And our goal is really to create a dialogue between musical cultures. A bridge, exactly. And we don't see this hierarchically. We don't consider classical music of more value compared to Arabic music. Both cultures are embraced, and of course innovation comes from exchange and from fusion and from looking into the future.
Correct.
So both programs are equally comprehensive, and our teaching staff are really specialists in their field.
Man, I'm just happy.
Great.
No, seriously, I'm just really happy, and this is kind of leading me to my next question in a way. How did you personally get into academia? Like because we all love music, but we don't all really get into the study and the science of music.
Yeah.
What's the story right there with you?
Well, my academic career started alongside my career in composition.
Okay.
And I loved studying, I loved researching, and academia for me felt like my natural habitat after some point. So I got my PhD in composition and I started teaching. Teaching became a natural extension of my artistic practice, and I wanted to help students in the same way that my mentors helped me.
Wow.
So
you wanted to give back.
Yes, because it's about nurturing the next generation and preserving what we do and taking it even further, of course. And so I started first as a teaching assistant and then an instructor in composition and music theory, and then I spent some years as a lecturer, assistant professor in various institutions in Europe, in the US, and here I am now.
You are here with us.
Yes.
I mean, like I said, really remarkable in every single way. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break with this amazing song called Bad Dreams by Teddy Swims, but we are still continuing the conversation with the Dean of College of Music, by SPAA. This is remarkable. I want to ask you up next about the programs that are in College of Music. I want to ask you about the responsibility of it.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, please, you can definitely text us 4215. Do not go anywhere, you guys.
It's Yalla Home with Big Cass.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Pulse 95 Radio, Yalla Home, the #1 drive time show in the country. I got a special guest in the building. His name is Alexandros Spyrou, and he's the Dean of College of Music. Alexandros, this, this song?
Yeah, so over the break we were just talking about this song, which is the Pulp Fiction theme, right?
Yeah.
You
Pulp
recognize
Fiction
it?
sampled,
Yeah, so it's an old song with Greek lyrics. It's called Misirlou, and as you know better than me, in Arabic, Misr,
Egypt.
Yeah. So Misirlou is like woman from Egypt. It's a love song.
It's a love song.
Yeah.
Amazing. But what does it feel to you when you hear, obviously, Greek on a radio? Like, how does that make you feel? Nostalgic, proud?
Absolutely, but now you can hear the refrain in Arabic. It said just now, Ya Habibi Ya Leleli.
Now?
Just before.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's incredible. Okay. Wow, that's amazing.
So I chose this on purpose for you.
Love it. It's incredible. I think our cultures are very similar, to be honest.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of similarities, but yeah, I can see it right there. Oh. Wow. All right, we're talking, obviously, College of Music. Alexandros, a big question here is, what's the dream right here? I mean, we just launched, and we're talking about launching. But I, for one, would like to put, okay, what's the steps? What are you looking forward to achieve with something big like this? If you can share with us.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are working on a long-term strategic plan, and the dream is to develop the College of Music into the largest and the most comprehensive conservatoire of music in the wider Middle East North Africa region.
Wow.
So we have a detailed plan. In the short term, in 1 or 2 years, we want to grow the existing Bachelor of Music programs. So we will keep adding specializations. This September, we are opening 4 specializations in each program. So for the Arabic music program, we are going to open specializations in oud, ney, percussion, and voice. And the Western music program, we will have specializations in piano, flute, violin, and voice.
Oh, wow.
So over the next 2 to 3 years, we will have specializations in every orchestral instrument, plus piano and harp and classical guitar and voice and opera studies and everything.
Big plans.
Yes, and for the Arabic music program, again, we will have all Arabic instruments, including Kanun, Santur, and everything you can imagine.
This is incredible. What are the programs right now? Or what are we talking about in the College of Music? If people want to apply,
right?
What's there?
So at the moment, there is the first program, Bachelor of Music in Arabic Music Performance.
Nice.
The second program, Bachelor of Music in Western Music Performance. And in each of these programs, we have opened these 4 specializations
Amazing.
that I mentioned.
That's great. I think if you're passionate about music, isn't that a great way in the industry?
Absolutely, and this is one of the focus of the main goals of our programs, to make sure that we prepare our students, our graduates, and they are ready to go into the music industry as professionals. So this is happening already while they are at the level of the undergraduate studies. And of course, we are working on establishing relationships with some of the most important cultural and educational institutions in the area. That includes festivals, orchestras, concert halls. So we will have direct relationships with them.
Oh, wow. I'm telling you, as a fan of music, for me personally, I love the sound of this. So many of you guys now will have a platform to express yourself and also make money, make a living out of this. And this is, I mean, technically, academically perfect. Mr. Alexandros, what would your advice be for students or anybody who's listening right now? What do you advise them? They're passionate about it, they want to go in, but they're hesitant. What's that advice from you?
Okay, so I understand the hesitation, and I've been discussing this with a lot of people, and they told me that, you know, in our culture, there is some hesitation about studying music, studying theater, studying art in general. And I can tell you that this exists in every culture around the world. It exists in Europe and everywhere. I can tell you this, that if you are passionate about something and you are dedicated to it, you are going to make it. In the past, there was this model of, I should be either a doctor or a lawyer.
Correct.
Right? Later on, engineer, maybe. But let me ask you this. In today's world, in 2025, with the advent of artificial intelligence and all of the latest technological developments, is there a specific program of study? Is there a specific profession that guarantees to you that you will be employed? I'm not sure.
No,
It's things have changed.
Yeah, big time.
I think that if you do something that you are passionate about, you will eventually make it.
And I think with music, because specifically with music, it's such a subjective thing, right? And in my opinion, I don't know there's right or wrong in it. It's just a battle to express. And this is why the College of Music, in my opinion, is very important, because you're giving so many people right now a chance and a platform and a realm and a door to express themselves. So many people, especially in this region, who never really thought this coming. So to be actually saying these words, that the College of Music exists in our region, it's just a big deal. Backtrack a little bit. So it's launched. What's the first feeling that you personally got, you and the team? Like, khalas, it's gone, it's done, everything is sealed. Tell me your feelings emotionally.
Well, of course, we were all extremely satisfied, extremely excited about this launch of the college, and we felt that, you know, our hard work has paid off. But
job is not done yet, I guess.
Not yet. We still have a lot of work to do. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to welcoming the first cohort of students in September. And as I mentioned to you earlier, we will keep growing. So our mid-term plan and long-term plan includes Masters of Music in performance, composition, conducting, musicology, everything, every field. It includes international collaborations, it includes exchange programs with international institutions. So there is still a lot of work to be done. We are very enthusiastic. We are working non-stop.
Love that.
We have very efficient teams. They have done a fantastic job. And I want to invite everyone to check our website, spaa.ae, to look at the details of our study programs and to apply. The admissions portal is open and we are looking forward to your applications.
Oh, man. I mean, truly remarkable. A bit of a personal kind of question to you. It's not personal per se, but when you have someone like His Highness, right, on top of this, and very passionate about it, not just, giving an order, he's very passionate about it. He's so much involved. What does that make you feel? It must make you feel something extra.
A very high sense of responsibility. His Highness is the president of our academy. So he has been extremely generous.
Wow. Allah.
With our academy.
Beautiful.
He is offering scholarships, very generous scholarships, to students coming from all Arabic countries.
Amazing.
So we all take this very, very seriously, And personally, if you ask me, I have very high standards, and knowing that His Highness has this particular role, and knowing how supportive he is in this endeavor, I don't allow any mistakes to myself.
I love that. I mean, shout out to you for that. For me, there's an old Bedouin saying that says in Arabic, Al-insan alladhi la athara lahu la hayata lahu, which means a human being with no impact has no life. And this is where, with His Highness and you and the team, you're impacting people. We are on this earth to impact each other. This is why we are put on this earth. And imagine how many people are going to be impacted by this. How many dreams you're going to make true. How many people you're going to give them an opportunity to make a living, create a family. You see what I mean? I think it's remarkable.
This is truly very, very fulfilling.
It is. It is. And I truly, truly wish you all the best.
Thank you.
This has been a beautiful conversation. I mean, definitely check out the website, spaa.ae/College of Music. And just get acquainted with their program. Mr. Spyrou, anything you'd like to say at the end? Anything at all to our listeners right now?
I would like to invite everyone to look at our work, to visit us on our campus in Sharjah. You are welcome anytime. We can give you a tour. You are welcome to contact our team if you have any questions. And as I said before, we are also looking forward to your applications and welcoming you as an audience to our first cycle of concerts.
What?
Concerts? Yes, there will be a new cycle of concerts starting next year in September.
Can we talk about it or not yet?
Not yet, because the program is not finalized yet, so I cannot make any announcements. With the new building, we are planning a new cycle of concerts that will feature both Arabic and Western music.
I mean, I'm telling you, in the past half an hour or so, you kind of got a glimpse, ladies and gentlemen, of what College of Music is. Shout out to SPAA. Shout out to you, sir. Seriously, I can tell.
Thank you very much.
I can tell the passion, and I love the sentence that you said, I don't allow myself any mistakes, which is a beautiful way to work.
Yes, I mean, we want nothing less than perfect.
Oh, bless, man. I really wish you all the best. Shout out to you and the team and students. Anybody listening right now, spaa.ae, College of Music, check them out. And remarkable in every single way. I want to say thank you on behalf of so many people. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Big House. Thank you.
Really, truly appreciate you. We're going to be right back, you guys, but I'm going to say goodbye to Mr. Alexandros Spyrou, who is the Dean of College of Music, just launched by SPAA. Big deal. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
How do we say bye in Greek? Like, I don't know. How do we say?
Informally, Yasas.
Yasas. Okay. Yasas.